Okay, good morning, world. So, I'm John. My name is John, and this is my first YouTube video. And I want to start it I'm starting this channel based, and I'm going to put out progress, things, and topics of my experience along my journeys or whatever. So, today excuse what I'm doing, but this is medication for me. So, it's going to smoke my breakfast and talk. Feel free to hit message for it, or if you got questions or need advice as far as anything or any topic, feel free to talk about it. I'm willing to answer and reply. So, get myself situated real quick. So this is for adults, no children, of course. So, my topic. I have one topic right now. Well, I have more than a lot of topics, but my first topic, and this is always hard for everybody to do. If you haven't done it already, this is one of the hardest things to do. If you have no self control of yourself, so discipline is my topic for the day. Discipline. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with myself. I've been I've lacked discipline, self-discipline for a while. I'm 34 right now, and honestly, it took me a while. I mean, I had my ways around. I've made it. I've had and I lost. And it's like you will get nowhere in life. You're going to continue to stay where you are, or you're going to come up. You're going to come back down because you haven't found yourself. You haven't discovered yourself. It's like you put yourself on the pedestal just to reach a certain extent, and when it feels like that's all you got, or you don't have anything else to put into whatever it is that you want to do, so what you do is you'll the doubt will start, and the doubt is nothing but the negative side of you trying to bring your good side of you down. It's going to bring you down and have you believe you can't achieve something, and the other side of you is saying, I can do it. I mean, if I couldn't do it, I wouldn't have the thought, or I wouldn't even sit here and go through a whole thought process to get there where I want to be at. And so if it wasn't possible, why would I have that thought? See, we don't think outside of the box because we're so stuck on what it is that everybody else is doing. So it's like we live our lives based off of trends and all that other good shit. Well, not good shit, but shit. But what I'm getting at, the discipline part is you have to teach yourself not to do certain things that you normally would do on a regular basis. If you expect to look for change, or if you expect to get change, or gain progress from anything, self-discipline. My thing now is being as though I went through my transition, and transition is going to be a topic for tomorrow or for something else for my next video. But going through my whole transition of things, it was always hard for me to go through with it. For instance, I'm a gym rat. You know what I'm saying? I've been in an accident to where it took me from what I love to do for a year and a half, and I was working out and working. So during this time, I had to discover and figure out something there is for me to do. And being as though I talk so much, and I barely have anybody to talk to because I'm by myself. So why not go ahead and put it out here to y'all, right? And have y'all respond and talk back to me. But I went a while without discipline. It's like when I had to get, and when I got it, it never lasted. So it's like when you get it, you'll have it at the moment you can enjoy it. You're abusing it because you don't know how to use it for real. So what I've done was I wrote down Where's that list? Let me show y'all. I've wrote down a discipline list for myself. See this? Excuse my writing, it was just whatever jumped in my head, I had to write it down. So this is a discipline list for myself. And I am going through it every day. I wrote this 2 days ago, and since then I've been a man of my own word to myself. So my first discipline thing is, been as though my car has been, wherever it's at, I can't get around like that unless I catch the bus or something. So people tend to do or lose something or lose a vehicle, and they just give up on hope and say fuck it. But they won't. Their pride is too fucking. It's too much pride they got to where they won't look at the bus, they won't go public transportation, and they won't even walk because of their pride. And that's a setback to their full potential as well too, because they're stopping themselves from doing stuff because they're doubting themselves. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. Blah blah blah. So why? How is you going to get around? How is you going to do what you got to do if you're not willing to risk and do what you've never done or what you don't want to do to get there? Nothing comes free in this world. You have to find it. You have to go get it. So this is what I've done. My first one, I'm going to run every night or do my workout, a separate workout in the house every night at 9 o'clock on the dot. So 8:45, I get myself ready. I'll do what I gotta do to get myself prepared for my run, and I don't be feeling like doing it half the times, but I do it anyway. I still go and do it. It's like, if I don't do it, what else am I going to be doing anyway? Nothing but in here, sitting down, letting time go by. Time is of the essence. Time is the biggest thing in this world that we don't pay attention to. Now, I'm not going to sit here and waste my time anymore to no one, not even to myself. So I put this list together. Like I said, the first one, I run every night, 9 o'clock. I'm getting my core back. I was 235 and I'm down to 190 right now. Discipline. I've taught myself to change my ways, whether I like it or not. Number 3, I meditate every night. I've been meditating for almost 2 months now, every night, faithfully. It's become natural to me now, to where I know I have to do that, so I do it without even thinking about doing it. And I do it as I'm going to sleep. As I'm going to sleep, because that's a time where your body is about to be in its most relaxful state, and that's when it's sleep. See, your mind never sleeps. Your body does. When your body sleeps, your mind drifts off, and it travels to whatever dimension, universe, wherever it is. And my theory on that, I'll get to that. I use that. That's for another topic somewhere else. It's what you call astral projection, and I'll get to that some other time. I'm trying to stay on my topic. I tend to get sidetracked a lot because my brain always thinking of something, and I tend to jump into another subject. But I've learned to bring myself back to whatever it is that I'm currently doing. So on that one, I meditate every night. I meditate on wealth. I meditate on healing. I meditate on success and progress. And I can honestly say, since I've been doing this, things been working out for me. It's been working out for me, and I see my own progress of what I'm doing. And it's not for anyone else to do or to know. They don't have to know. It's none of their business what you got going on within yourself. Because once they do find out, or you do put your info out before you get yourself where you want to be, that's the negative energy right there. That's going to come right back around and try to pull you back down. It's going to find a way, because negative energy that you learn how to get rid of, all it is. It's like you discover how to bottle that up and put that in a little door somewhere and never even think about it. But the way that it tries to escape is through other people and through thoughts and doubt. All of that once you start doubting yourself or anything, period, okay, that's when the negative thoughts going to start coming. What if this or what if that going to happen? What is the outcome of this? Now, I don't want to do that because this might happen. Why? Why are you scared? Because of a thought that you had that you have no clue if it's going to really happen or not. But you're going off of a negative thought that you got, hoping that it don't occur. But what you speak, what you think, comes to existence, positive and negative. And negative, the negative side is at its all-time high right now because we can't control. So, on that meditation note, once you become free of anything of this world and free of yourself, free of hate, self-hate, everything that there is that's negative. Once you learn to get rid of that, life would be so much better.